Welcome back to round 3 of the Bonanza case tournament at WildCardCyclone. Today we have Antonio on the left playing Dandelion Dragons, and we have Tam on the right playing Blackwings.
Okay, so Tam's gonna go first. Activate Upstart Goblin and Whirlwind Shura. Oh man, this is the dream, absolute dream.
Now he's rocking the new Kalute, the new secret Kalute.
Very nice, very nice. So he's gonna set 2. Absolutely no fear of Heavy Storm. They don't have it. Or maybe he has an answer. So Antonio's just gonna set a back row and pass, and he's gonna get to flip that Champion Pack Dust Shoot. And he's gonna put back Kalute. So did you see what was in his hand, Albert? I saw a couple Vayus, I think. 2 Vayus, maybe?
He had 2 Kalute Avayu and a trap that I missed.
Okay, so he has another Kalute in hand, you're saying?
Right.
Okay. Okay, so he sets whatever that other mystery trap is. So surely he has Solemn or something. Antonio, it seems like he opened kind of slow. If you haven't checked out his deck profile, please do, because his deck is spicy. So let's see how this game turns out. Tam's gonna summon Kalute and to trigger the Whirlwind, but Antonio is gonna think on the summon here. And he's gonna Wing Blast and target the summoned Kalute, put it back on top of the deck, and he pitched Dandelion, so the Dandelion's gonna trigger, give him 2 tokens. And Shura's just gonna run over 1 token and back to Antonio. So he's gonna go for Upstart Goblin here. I can see that he has some draw spells in his hand, so his hand could go from bad to good really quickly if he can start turboing out. Okay, so Antonio's gonna summon the Cyber Valley and attempt to use the effect to banish itself and the token to draw 2 cards. And it looks like it didn't dig him into anything that could help progress his game state right now. Tam's gonna summon the Kalute, get a Blizzard Search, and then just start hitting in for damage.
Yeah, Tam's in a really good position here. If Antonio doesn't draw a Blue Eyes or something to make his draw cards live, it might be GG's for him.
Okay, so his turn. Let's see if he can make some magic happen. This is a really intimidating field to try to fight through. Okay, so looks like we're finally gonna make a play here, and he starts off with cards of consonants, so that's gonna get him 2 cards deeper, which finds Upstart Goblin. Let's see, did he draw anything? Draws Debris Dragon. He's gonna summon it. I think he's gonna has to go for a Black Rose play here, but I'd be shocked if this just actually can go through. Yeah, so there's the Solemn that we expected. He does get 2 tokens still off the Dandelion, which will help bait off some damage.
That was a steep cost for Tam. He had to pay 5,000 for that.
Okay, but here we go, 1 for 1. Pitching the spicy Neos Alias, for those of you who are wondering what the heck that's doing in the deck. It allows him some flexibility with Future Fusion. If he wants to be able to just send Dandelion, he can Future Fusion for Elemental Hero Gaia, send the Dandelion and the Alias. So it's just kind of a brick that makes Future Fusion better. But it is 1900, so it's like, it's a relevant stat line. Yep, and here's a Future Fusion. So I think, yeah, we're just going to get the standard, though, 5-headed dragon. And Tam doesn't have a response to this, so this is going to go through.
Yeah, no Icarus attack here. So it's still unknown what those 2 back row are.
Wow, so he's gonna send 3 debris dragons, interesting, and 2 white stones, I think. And then I saw multiple trade-ins in his hand, I believe. He goes for the heavy storm, and because he had forced the solemn out earlier, that's huge. So Antonio, this turn has been huge for his ability to come back into the game. I feel like it's also really showcasing how complicated and hard Dragon Turbo is to play, because this has just been going on forever.
Yeah, this has
A
been a
lot of
long turn.
yeah. Okay, so Tam's at 5,000 and Antonio's at 4,000 because he did have to pay. He was at 10,000 when he paid the half his life for Solemn. Okay, so now we're gonna get Red Eyes, banishing the White Stone to summon Red Eyes. Red Eyes effect to bring back the Debris Dragon he dumped. Synchroing with the 2 tokens for Iron Chain Dragon.
Yeah, really showcasing the power of the draw spells here. He drew into everything he needed to make a comeback.
So he knows he has a Kalut here, so he's gonna run the Iron Chain into the Shura. Tam's gonna drop the Kalut. Let's see what he chooses to bring out. Gale. Okay, so then Antonio's gonna run over the Kalut. Might be a mistake here leaving up the Gale, because that's a tuner. Could have considered running over that.
Yeah, if that back row isn't real, he can go into a Black Rose.
I think Antonio's at 3,600, so you know that's nothing for Blackwings. So yeah, he is gonna go for the Black Rose. He has the Blizzard as follow up and a Bora, and you're gonna be able to make enough damage with that. So Antonio's gonna scoop it up. Okay, so now Antonio's gonna get to go first. He's gonna set a monster. Believe it's a Raikou, and then Tam's gonna summon Shura attack. Raikou pops Shura, and he mills a Dandelion, so he gets 2 tokens. And after Tam sets a back row, Antonio just sets another monster and another back row, passes it right back. Tam's gonna summon the Bora, attack a token, deal 1,700 damage. Makes sense, pass it back.
It's the one downside of playing against Blackwings with Dandylion is you just leave tokens up for them to pierce into.
Yeah. Okay, so Raikou is gonna go ahead and pop the face down Mirror Force. So let's see what Antonio has here. We're gonna get a double tribute for Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Priority, use the effect to summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon from hand. And then he's gonna swing in. And no Kalut is dropped. Main phase 2, activate Pot of Avarice. Targets everything except for a Dandelion Engrave. And he's gonna draw 2, but it looks like he just passes it right back. So I think this is kind of Antonio's game plan with this deck, is just to draw so many cards and then just get big monsters on the field and say like you have to answer this or you're gonna lose. Okay, so looks like we have Brain Control coming down. Steal the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and then summon Shura. It's going to attack over the Red Eyes Darkness Metal with the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and then swing in with Shura. set 1 back row pass. In the end phase, Antonio has Dust Tornado, and then he has his own Brain Control, so that's already enough damage for game. So we're gonna get to go to game 3 here. Tam's gonna give a bit of a think before just setting a back row and passing the turn. Antonio's gonna do the exact same thing. Set a back row, pass the turn. One more back row, so it looks like we got off some slow hands from each player. And I think this only serves to benefit the Dragon Turbo player, because Blackwings, it's a lot better to, or when they pressure you fast as Dragon Turbo, it can be really scary. But it looks like he just doesn't have it. Okay, but he does have Fossil Dyna, so Tam's gonna summon the Fossil Dyna and attack, set a 3rd back row, and pass.
Yeah, if Tam could protect his Fossil Dino, that he's going to be in a really good position.
Because it looks like Antonio doesn't really have a lot going on in his hand. Okay, but he's gonna go for the Heavy Storm, and Tam has the Solemn. So that's a painful Solemn, but it's worthy one to protect the Fossil Dyna in the back row. Antonio's gonna summon Sirocco, and oh my gosh, he doesn't have response, so he's gonna beat over the Fossil Dyna.
Yeah, I'm wondering what these are now, if they weren't defense traps.
Sirocco, obviously a good side card in the Blackwing matchup specifically. Gets under deck Devi. Yep. And okay, so we're going to activate Black Whirlwind, summon the Gale, trigger the Black Whirlwind, see what Antonio's thinking. He has the Wing Blast. So he's going to pitch Whitestone a Legend and target the Black Whirlwind. So the Black Whirlwind goes to the top. He gets to search a Blue Eyes White Dragon off of the Whitestone. And Tam does not get a search because of this. Okay, but Brain Control making another appearance here. So this is going to be big damage. And main phase 2, he's going to Synchro into... Let's see what he goes for here. Ooh, Thought Ruler. Yeah, it really makes you wonder what those back rows are. Okay, so one of them's Oppression. We get to see right away. Antonio activates Future Fusion. He has the Oppression. So maybe he didn't want to go for Stardust because it kind of conflicts with Oppression in some ways. Antonio's going to set a back row, pass the turn.
He's paid so much life points at this point, though. It's kind of scary. He paid half for Solemn and now another 800 Oppression.
Yep. So I think Tam, did he attack here or no?
He did not attack.
That's really strange. He just sets a monster and passes, so you definitely want to be pressuring the Dragon Turbo player here, especially with Thought Ruler. Like, I can't really think of, like, even if he has Mirror Force, you want to just attack and force it, because, I don't know. This Thought Ruler only is going to get you so far, because it can get run over by all the big dragons they have. Okay, so it's Antonio's turn here. Get thinking about what to do. Down kind of bad. Summons Sirocco, attacks the set monster, and oh geez.
And it was a Dyna. That's interesting. I probably would have just normal summoned that.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. And then that's the end of the duel. So really unfortunate misplay there. Setting the Dyna, blew up his own monster.
Right,
Oh
yeah.
geez.
That was round 3. We'll see you on the next video for round 4. Peace.